Hey everyone, so I'm in the middle of filming a week in my life with anxiety, but I thought I'd show you guys my nighttime routine with anxiety because, it's very important to show all the aspects. So right now I'm just clearing out the curtains so I can have a good night. So I just got home from work and I'm extremely tired, and so I'm gonna go and brush my teeth and clean my face, and I'll definitely show you guys what I use. And then I'll talk about the evening medications I use, and we'll go from there. So follow me. I'm gonna get changed in PJs like 3, 2, 1. So here we are. I literally just flushed my nasty ass toilet. So I hope you guys can hear over me. Let's do a nighttime routine with anxiety. I have not taken my meds yet at all. It truly depends on when I get home from work because I am a waitress, so I work evenings, and it truly honestly depends on when I get home because if I get home super late, like after 10, I will go and take, and I will mention this right now, I take a melatonin, 3 milligrams to help me sleep because I do have some insomnia tendencies, and I take an allergy pill because I have beyond seasonal allergies, mold, everything. It just helps. It's around 9 o'clock right now, so I'm probably gonna be up for a little bit longer. So I will do all my face stuff and then I will take my meds because it takes a while for that to kick in. But if I get home, say at 10 or post 10, and I just want to kind of head straight to bed, I will take it as soon as I get home. So by the time that I'm actually like done with everything, all the meds will be kicked in. Let's get started with what I use for my nighttime routine. I'm gonna brush my teeth, I'm gonna wash my face, because as you can see, I am fabulous. But to get started, I always take out my nose piercing, whatever it is. So I have a fresh canvas, and let me set up a little tripod situation here. So we're gonna brush my teeth. I'm gonna fast forward through all of this. And normally what I'll do is I'll put my hair up in a ponytail, and then I have some just regular old headbands to cover my face. She wants to. I can't be in the bathroom alone without my cat. But since my hair is already out of my face, I'm just gonna leave it as is. So I'm gonna brush my teeth. And since I am an eco-friendly person, I have a bamboo toothbrush. So I'm gonna use a bamboo toothbrush. The other thing that I'm doing zero waste is I'm getting through all of my couponing days and my free sample days. I'm getting through all of the things of toothpaste that I have before I purchase another one. So right now I am using Colgate. So I'm gonna go from there and we'll continue. Do you want out? You want it out? I missed a spot. Someone's probably gonna comment down below, like, you're brushing your teeth wrong. I've had enough cavities to be like, well, who cares? No, I really do care. And usually when I feel like I've missed a spot, the anxiety and the obsessive part of me goes through and will re-brush every single part, even though those parts are fine. The princess wants in again. Now, very important, I'm using, again, for my couponing days, I'm using whatever I have left. So floss. Floss is very important. If you don't floss, you should floss. Floss, 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 floss. Maeve! I got yelled at. Next step, I'm gonna kind of try and do this without moving the camera. There we go. is I recently bought a tongue scraper. Now I was watching the Tripod, and they were talking about tongue scraping, but like I feel like it is so much, it's helpful. It makes my mouth feel so much cleaner in the long run, and I love it. I love it. So what I do is I rinse it out, just kind of give it a thing. And the cool thing is that it's steel, and you can put it into the dishwasher. But I know that's probably if you're still here, thank you for continuing watching. So, like I said, it just feels cleaner, and I rinse it off, and I go from there. Princess wants back out again. Okay, so we're moving on to my facial routine, so goodbye tongue scraper. Right now, I used up all my face wash, everything I had. Like I said, I have my hair already out of my face, so I've been using the Aveeno oatmeal bar soap, and I just got these little tins. I found them at, I have like two. I found them at my local Habitat store, Habitat for Humanity, and so I just used the oatmeal bar soap, which just comes in a cardboard box, which I can recycle, and it smells really good, and actually, it's like oatmeal and honey. I really like it. So I let that sit wet for a little second, and I wet my face, and then we just go from there. People, you know, they'll rub it in their hands, but I take it directly to my face because I know I'm going to get a good enough lather. And you know, the thing with anxiety and like overthinking everything is making sure that you get everything clean. But I have noticed, especially when it comes to my skin and with anxiety, and from my previous video I have mentioned that I am a skin picker, that my zits are almost, I mean, they're still there, but they're not as there as often, and my skin is very like calmed down. And so yeah, I have like one right there and one right there, but that's really it right now. And so I'm really like happy that I made the switch from, at least for my facial wash, from Simple to Aveeno, and I'm not sponsored in any way, but I'm just happy, and my skin feels way better, and you know, I'm just keeping it simple. The oatmeal bar soap, and it's cheaper too, which makes me happy. Everyone's gonna say, Pat, dry your face, and I don't care. I want to get like all this makeup off. And usually, like, everyone's like, oh my god, you know, you look like a raccoon and blah blah blah. But I don't care. Yeah. If I have wrinkles because I earned them. And the next step is, and I've talked about these before in some of my eco-friendly videos, but I made my own cotton rounds, and these are actually made from an old set of sheets that I sterilized and made. Okay, so yeah, that's great. I use Thayer's. This is pretty much, and I buy the biggest bottle that I can possibly buy because it's better to buy in a bigger bottle if you're trying to do more eco-friendly, less trash. And it's also price per unit cheaper. So right now I have the cucumber. I prefer the lavender, but my store was out. So I use a toner on my reusable cotton pads, and that also helps with, this also helps with like keeping the skin under control. The picking isn't as bad. So we just kind of take it all over, and it just kind of helps, yeah, calm the face down so I don't have to worry about any like zits to pick at. And that's like, I mean, yes, having a healthy looking face is great, but one of my main concerns is not having something that I can pick at. Because like I said in my last video, I pick until I can bleed, and a lot of the acne scars that I have are from things that I pick at. The other thing is I have this cute little, you know me, I like my Disney. I have this cute little reusable mesh pouch that I put all my empty, you can kind of see it there, all the pads that I've used. I just keep that on my door handle. It sits there until it's full up, and then I throw it in the little wash, and I just dump them back in the thing. And for my moisturizer, I use Simple. I don't know if I'm gonna switch over just yet. Again, with the whole face issue and the anxiety, I have to make sure, and I have sensitive skin to begin with, so I have to make sure that the product does really well with my face, that I don't break out, all those kind of factors. So it was trial and error with the bar soap. You know, you kind of have to like test it out and make sure. Recently I switched deodorants, and I've gone through 3 different natural deodorants before I found one that I like. I wish I was sponsored by Native, but I'm not. Hey Native, holla at you, go. Anyway, so I use Simple. It's just literally the non-daytime. So we just slather that on. I know. Every time I like rub it in my hands, I think of Jonathan Van Ness, and he's like, "You're just wasting product on your hands. Just set it straight to your face." So I get my neck because I'm becoming an old lady. I'll be 31 in a month. But again, this is all really to like, yes, make myself look pretty. It makes me feel good, especially after a long day. Having a gross ass face is not great. There's that. And right now it's winter. It's the beginning of December, so I've been using a saline nasal spray. Again, with my skin being so sensitive, my nose gets so dry. I wake up with constant bloody noses, so I use a saline nasal spray just to kind of like keep everything in there moisturized, because it's not fun to wake up with cracked, bloody noses, so. So, that's all it for the face. I'm gonna take out my hair, and then I will meet you back in my room. So, like I said, look at me. I'm so pretty. I'm so fresh-faced. Put a nose thing back in my nose because it shouldn't be empty. And here's my final steps before I pass the heck out. So, like I said, I take 2 medications. I take a all-day allergy, just because when you say seasonal allergies, I basically have year-long allergies, whether it's to various plants or pollen or mold. So I take that. I also take 3 milligrams of melatonin, and on brands, it just doesn't matter. Honestly, it's whatever for me is cheapest, and usually on those nature-made brands, it's buy one, get one free. So I'm gonna take those. I have them right in my hand. Stay hydrated, folks. I've mentioned this, I think, again, in previous videos, where a lot of my anxiety started out at night, and so I've always had kind of issues sleeping. And so when my behavioral therapist, or my psychiatrist, basically the guy who prescribes me my medication, not my talking therapist, when he suggested taking melatonin, I was kind of hesitant, but I'm very glad that I do now, because I actually almost sleep entirely through the night, and it makes me extremely happy, and I wake up so fresh and awake. So that takes about 20 minutes, 30 minutes to take a full effect, and I get like, unless like I took a nap during the day, I feel fully like I can barely keep my eyes open in like 20 minutes. And the other thing is, I have an inhaler that I take at the nights. Whenever it was like, oh, what'd you take back from LA? Like, besides living in LA gave me asthma, pretty much. All the smog in the air, and just my lungs have not been the same, so I try to act way cooler. And usually I have a breathing tube, but I don't have a breathing tube for it right now because it's in the wash, because that's cool. So I'm gonna so there's that. That's all the medications that I take. So if we're racking this up, that means I take 2 medications, 2 pills at night, and an inhaler, and then I take 2 pills in the morning. Which is not in any aspect different from any other person. It could be more, it could be less, but that's my routine. I have some Carmex that I'm gonna put on my lips. I have various lotions, but I do a lavender aromatherapy from Bath & Body Works. I put it on my hands and my elbows because I'm getting old. And especially when I'm working, and I work a lot with sanitization water for my work, my hands get really dry, and then if they get dry and my cuticles crack and I start picking and it's a never ending cycle. So I will get cozy and comfy in my bed. I know I never make my bed. Don't hate me. I'm going to take this laptop and I'm gonna turn it on to some show on Netflix, most likely Friends, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So, thank you, you guys, for watching my nighttime routine. I will share my morning routine here soon. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like always, please comment and like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I love you no matter what. And I'm sending you guys so many good brain vibes. And until next time, sláinte. Also, side note, did I mention that I'm probably going to be scrolling through my phone for the next 20 to 30 minutes trying to fall asleep?